Hi, my name is Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds. And I have another diamond in the rough for you guys today. I want you to meet DaMon Street. He is a wide receiver out of Grandview University. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you too. How you doing today?
Doing all right, man. We've obviously, some people have obviously finished up college football. We're looking towards bowl season. And then, of course, guys like you are trying to make it to the pros, man. So that's why we're sitting here talking. Um, Damon, I was trying my best to do a little bit of research on you. You're a kid out of Chicago. So talk to us about those early days and just you in general and get us to where you're at right now, which is Grandview.
Yeah, man, it's been a long journey. I can definitely say that, but I can say I've had a lot of great people surrounding me, giving me the hope and the motivation I need to, keep myself going. Because I'm kind of a guy that kind of like plays off. I play off a lot of motivation. My family, my mom, and my little brother, like we all grew up together. So my mom, she basically had me young, so we grew up together. So just going along, like throughout the years, I didn't start playing football till I got to high school. So freshman year, my mom I thought I was gonna be a basketball player. Coming out of Chicago, we all just think we can ball, but she just threw me in football and was like, I need to toughen up. And so that's how that journey started. And so I just kind of like fell in love with it. You see how small I am now. So I was definitely small freshman year of high school, think I was a running back, but football was basically just like a tool for me to give myself hope. But I learned just along the journey, like it was my family got involved too. Them coming out to games and like them just make my mom the first person to make shirts like for the games and stuff. It's just that's just it put a smile on my face, just a way to just keep going, And I feel like this big step is a way for me to chase my dream and bring the ones with me.
Cool. So there in Chicago, went to Maine West High School. And so any memories that you want to share about your time as an athlete there?
Yeah, Maine West is definitely fun. I don't really can't say I had a lot of big plays when it came to football. I was making plays here and there, but I was fairly new. But track and field, I think that's where I more started finding my like self and identity. High jump especially, and really it was a lot of good sprints too. I was in the 100 4x1 and I believe 4x2, but high jump was more so like my big suit. Believe I have the high school record still at a 6'8", 6'7". Don't quote me on that. But yeah, and then football as well. Coach Crabman, the head coach, is still my dog today. He's just still helping me with this journey. He instilled a lot of, me being from Chicago, I didn't have a lot of discipline. He was kind of one of the big role models that I looked up to, and he still with me today. And I appreciate every one of the coaches along with the teachers from Maine West. Great experience.
Cool. So yeah, like you said, obviously, man, like everybody that's out of Chicago, wants to be a basketball guy. I mean, I think 99% of the people that are athletes, like that's really what they want to be, man. That's the way that that town is, right? And then of course, you really did a fantastic job as a track and field athlete. And then also eventually hit the football field. So I do want to kind of touch on the track stuff and all that, but I mean, obviously from high school, you ended up going to Dubuque, University of Dubuque, which is a Division III school. So let's talk about your time there real quick. I mean, because I know you actually did some track while you were there.
Mhm. Dubuque too, man. The team at Dubuque, it definitely was a great experience too at Dubuque. The team, the environment, just the people that live there. Dubuque was a great place. I actually wish I could have stayed more time, but you know how like that goes. But yeah, track and field was good. We had a new coach my senior year, and I believe that's when went right back to outdoor. My first meet, I believe I PR'd. I think I hit 6'9" then. And we was on a roll, but it's like it was hard to manage track and football because you know what I mean, especially being like that. But Yeah, football. Coach Zweifel was a great coach. When I first got in there, he like noticed me. I wasn't the best athlete, I'll say, coming in, but like they was letting me compete with the varsity guys, and he just told me like, "You're a great player. You just gotta, focus and lock in on it." And then I think I took that to heart ever since he did that, because people who give me an opportunity, knowing where I come from and my background, like I take every blessing.
Yeah, so obviously we're looking at a guy about 6'1", 170. And then of course, you had mentioned some of your PRs. I mean, a guy who's hitting like near 6'9" high jump. I want people to kind of understand the fact that that is not easy. Most of the guys that are written in my notes when it comes to track stuff is actually hitting maybe the six mark. But guys that are able to go that high, man, like I just think that that is such an insane number. There's a lot that goes into that. Obviously, there's form, there's explosiveness. You know, is it just the fact that like you got a sick vertical or what, man? I mean, how does that happen?
Now I believe it's all of the above, man. High jump is definitely not easy, but I definitely feel like I've been a little lucky at times with my gift of being athletic, being able to clear me over the bar. But it factors in all of the things you just named.
Well, hey, I mean, obviously, you took that and did a fantastic job on with high jump and running like 200, 100 meter things of that nature. But of course, talking to you within the framework of being a football player, which obviously you also did, you did football there, and then eventually found your way to Grandview, which if people don't understand Grandview University, probably one of, if not the most competitive school in the NAIA, constantly in the mix for national titles, year in and year out. Talk to me about how eventually found your way to Grandview.
Yeah. So basically, I believe it was COVID. So I played a season at UD after the COVID year, which was 2020. So therefore, I played my sophomore year. So after my sophomore year, I decided to enter the transfer portal. And so there was a coach at the University of Dubuque. Actually, he was our offensive coordinator, and he ended up at Grandview basically. And so he noticed I was in the portal, and I basically hit him up. He told me they had a spot here for me, and that's how I got here to Grandview. And I was kind of scared coming to a new school, new environment, but everybody kind of took me in. I'll definitely say like, new environment. I was kind of a little like laid back to the side because I didn't know what to expect, but everybody was welcoming me in with open arms.
So, as a guy who plays a wide receiver position, how are you utilized regularly? I mean, are you playing out wide in the slot? You a specialist, man? Like, what kind of athlete am I looking at?
Man, Coach Foden, that's our offensive coordinator. He loves to use me everywhere. So I mainly play the X, which is the out one-on-one receiver out wide, but I can be in the slot. I can be like jet motions. I've been at punt returner, kick returner, but I'm gonna be honest with you, my favorite position to play is field goal and punt block. I love field goal and punt block. I feel like that's the most slept on position.
Well, I mean, dude, if I got a guy who has like a 6'9" high jump, who probably has like over a 40-inch vertical easy, like I'm gonna put you out there, man, because I mean, more than likely you're gonna have the ability to block a kick. I mean, what the hell? I mean, it makes perfect sense. Why not? So, have you had any of those moments yet, or no?
Yeah, I had one was beginning of this season actually against Mid America. I had Coach T because I've been telling him give me a red jersey, but I've been trying to tell our defense I deserve a red jersey. So technically, my red jersey moment is going out there on field goal block, and so I try to make the best of every moment out there. So we went out there. My teammate was just giving me pump, and I just went out there. It was like nobody blocked me. I just dove and blocked, and it's like I don't know. It's like just little moments like that where the whole team, like it's like no, it's not even a touchdown. It's just a little block. Like it changes the energy and just can impact the whole game.
Well, awesome. So let's look at you as a receiver, though, man. What's that one route that you love to hear in the huddle? That's got, the ball is coming your way. What's that one route that you love to run for your
All right, so
quarterback?
instantly corner post. Tight formation, corner post, man. Corners out wide, just me and the safety. Just me and the safety. I love it. Go out, just see where the other safety's playing. Because either way it go, I'm stepping on this safety's toes and I'm running away. So if that safety's too down, just run right up, corner, right back to the post. Along if he flips his hip, it's done deal. Just run. The biggest thing my coach try to install in me is just trying to be the fastest person out there. So if I'm able to get on someone's toes, he teaches our quarterback to, we're throwing the ball to the green grass. So the whole right side of the field is open. Throw it there and just trust me to be the playmaker that I want to be and to, go chase it down. And I just feel like they everybody gave me a chance to do that, and I feel like I've kind of earned myself with that spot.
Cool. What do you think is the biggest mistake your opponents make when they match up against you?
Trying to double me. Because to be honest, if you double me, that's cool because we know you're gonna come double me. So I'll just come take the top off. We got other receivers coming. You feel me? They coming right back open. So you can't just double me because I'm gonna get somebody else open. And then once you start trying to guard that, now it's my turn. So that's what we do that too. We got our running back, he's amazing. So we let him get loose. If people want to double me, that means I can take 2 for 1, I guess. And so there's somebody else has to be a playmaker basically.
Great. Nice to know that you're a team player out there. I mean, dude, I think a lot of times when people think about like a wide receiver, they think of a diva. You see yourself as a diva? Like, I mean,
Uh, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm a diva, but I definitely say my personality shows at times.
that's fine, man. I mean, I realize sometimes you get out there, you got to showboat a little bit. You got to show people like, that you got to talk the talk, walk the walk, that sort of thing. I
Yeah,
mean, get into the other guy's head. I mean, that happens in sports all the time. We
yeah.
realize that. So you've had a lot of great moments, I'm sure. Obviously, you talked about that one, of you blocking a kick, but what's the one of you as a receiver, whether it be like at Dubuque or at Grandview? What's that one moment of yours that I don't know, probably one of your best moments as a receiver?
I'll say one favorite moment. It definitely goes back to Dubuque days. It has to be the first touchdown. First touchdown, man. It was crazy. I think I had just a little go route, but then QB, like I was go route backside of the play. So QB scrambled out, made a nice little play off the blitz. The linebacker tried to blitz him and just got back out to throw it. And I just kind of like snuck behind the whole defense and he just threw it out there and I was sitting there. It's like a punt return basically. And then I caught it. And all I was thinking was, don't fall, don't fall. I turned around, I like slipped a little bit, caught it, got up and was running. All I remember hearing was my teammates, the crowd. I think I did every celebration I had in my bag at that time. Man, it was fun. That play was fun.
It's crazy. You put together some kind of celebration thing, like when you're, before you get out there, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna do like this
Every
dance
receiver
or
has
something, or how
a
does that
little
work?
something. Every receiver has some in mind. Whether you watching it from the game or playing the game, somebody got something.
Of course, I mean, you got guys that, they've always done their thing. I mean, when you look at guys at the next level, who is that guy? I mean, do you have a guy that you've been idolizing since day one, or how's that working for you, man? I mean, as a fan of the game.
As a fan of obviously OBJ. OBJ you got to just I'll say that's off his style, just his style, the way that he plays, the way that he dresses, the way that he runs his routes. I got him. Who else I love? Stephon Diggs, the little sign language DK Metcalf just did. I'm adding it all to the bag now, man.
Well, whatever works for you, of course. So, obviously, man, you've grown a lot over the years coming from high school. Give me some sense as to what you feel is the biggest difference of you as like, an 18-year-old coming out of high school versus now, you coming out of Grandview. What's the biggest change for you?
Oh well, the first thing I'll say is my maturity. I'm a player who I play with my emotions on my sleeve. So a lot of times throughout this journey has been a gift and a curse. Because sometimes I'm having a great game. Obviously, that energy is going to bleed into the team, and it keeps us going. But like there'll be days I'll just be I kind of be down. The team kind of need me, but like I don't know, Coach Foden, he's been on me about like you're trying to get to the next level, you can't be doing that. Like there'll be times last year I think I wasn't getting the ball, and like I'll be showing my frustration, but like, you can't do that with the QB. But like and that like little things like that I've been learning throughout the years. Like even we be having a bad practice, like somebody has to be that one to like tell the team like we good, man, let's get it together. So I feel like stepping up into that leadership role, since I've always been around people older than me, I think I've been ready to take that role.
Cool. Well, I mean, you've seen some good success during your time there at Grandview. I know you've been an all-conference player, winning a lot of great games. When you think about like some of those highlights, some of those achievements, what's the most important one for you, man? What's the one achievement or something that you've been able to accomplish, over the past, really just you being in college? What's that one that you are most proud of?
That one achieve well, it has to be the conference rings. Got the Grandview. I won my first conference championship last season with them. So like getting that ring was just a big moment. Like even though we didn't get to where we wanted to go last year and we wanted the real one, but like I still got something to look at. Like got my name on it. I got my mom and my little brother's name inside the band. Like it's just still like you know the story that goes along with it. Like we still put our all into that season. Like even this season, like we put our all into it. So like we know what all went into it, sweat, tears, the workouts, all the running, everything. It was like I'll take all of that.
Cool. Well, obviously a lot of great talent there at Grandview as well. Um, let's name drop a couple guys, man. Who there as your teammates? Does everybody need to know
Oh,
there?
Seth Jewell, we got Jackson Warning, we got Avery Gates, we got Jordan Cohn, we got from the name the whole roster, Jalen Perkins, I say the coaches, we got Coach Foden, even the coaches be it, man. I feel like the whole team, like everybody from even our scouts, like I say our scouts be giving us the best look. It would be a week. It'll be all like our scouts hate guarding me because there'll be a week we're playing a team that's real physical and they got to play physical with us. And that means I'm playing physical right back with them. But it's just, just playing with the whole team, man. On defense, we got Nate Ewell, we got Prince, we got Davi, I got to start naming the scout players too because I'm telling you, like our scout players, it's like they're ready to start stepping up too for their roles because they know what we're all chasing the same thing. We're all chasing the same thing. So we're trying to get each other better every single day.
Gotcha. Obviously a lot of great people there to look forward to in the coming seasons. DaMon, it's been nice, getting a chance to, meet you as an athlete and a player. But let's take a moment and just kind of share a little bit of you outside of football a little bit. So tell me a little bit about yourself that maybe you'd like other people to know, whether it be your hobbies, your passions, anything else you got going on. Give us a little something.
One thing about me is everybody knows whatever it doesn't matter what we're doing. I'm taking it serious. Like it'll be competitive or anything. But like basically the one thing I like to do outside of football, if it's not getting extra work in, like I just like chilling with our teammates, We'll go out to eat, we'll go out to see movies, we're just chilling. But like whatever we do, we'll find a way to do something. I think the Thanksgiving, our coaches, we had something at his house, but I'm the first person. Come on, let's go outside 1-on-1, 7-on-7. Like we don't have a whole playoff game to prepare for. I don't know. I just like fine. I just like. I think my thing is just making people laugh and making people smile. Growing up, that was definitely my problem, but I found a way to use that and just, kind of brighten other people's day along with brightening my day.
So you're a big competitive guy, man. I mean, you big into like board games or cards or something? Like what do you like doing?
I've been playing a bunch of Uno lately. I've been playing a bunch of chess, man, spider video game, anything, whatever you name it, man.
All right. A couple of other quick questions just for the fun of it. You have a favorite superhero?
Favorite super the Flash. The
Flash.
Flash.
All right, that one works. How about favorite? I don't know. You a big car guy or no? You have like a dream car or something?
Grandpa, growing up, my grandpa like worked on cars a lot, and I'm an old school guy, so I need me a little Cadillac. You feel me? I need the old school box Cadillac, big rims on it.
Big gas guzzling car. No, that's all good. You said that you're a big movie guy, so give me one of your favorite movies, man.
One of my favorite movies. Oh, don't judge me, man, but me and my grandma's favorite movie is Jeepers Creepers. That's our favorite movie, Jeepers Creepers. And I don't know, man. That's a lot of great movies. A lot of
Hey,
great movies.
hey, whatever
Big
floats your boat, man.
thing with Will Ferrell in it. Anything with Will Ferrell in it.
Yeah, Will Ferrell is interesting. It all depends on who you talk to. Some people love him, some people hate him. I think he's hysterical, but you kind of need to have that sort of I don't know, interest, I suppose. Um, Anything else about you? Let's see. Uh, is there perhaps a celebrity that you would love a chance to meet, whether it be an actor, a musician, or either an athlete? Give me somebody who you'd love to meet someday.
A celebrity, athlete. Oh, that's a great question. I feel like there's a lot of people I could get. So I don't know. My favorite, I'm gonna be honest, my favorite sport, I don't really participate in it, but my favorite sport to watch is boxing. So my favorite athletes, period, is like between Floyd Mayweather or Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't know. I feel like it'd be between Floyd. I don't know, Floyd and Tank Davis, just because, those are my favorite like people to look up to. I've been watching Floyd since I was younger, and he's been like a big part of just like my community and just like a great motive, like a great person to look up to, if you get what I'm saying. And just watching him grow throughout the years and seeing how how he's doing now, it just kind of like it did something, like, feel me, gave me inspiration.
Sure. Well, I mean, I think he inspires a lot of people. I mean, you look at him and you think, man, this guy, he's the best boxer in the world. Like what? Like, when you look at him, like with his clothes on and everything, he looks like just a regular human being. But like, you know, he's flawless out there.
Mm.
So that's just kind of what you get. But cool. Well, DaMon, obviously we've been talking now for a while. I do want to wrap things up. Again, speaking to you as a guy who wants to make it to the next level, be a professional football player. Um, Give these guys that are watching this video just kind of your personal pitch, man. Why do they need to take a chance on you, bring you in, and give you that opportunity, man? So go ahead and close this out.
Yeah, man. Just anyone who's watching this, anyone that's willing to give me the opportunity, a chance, man. I'll take anything, man. No matter what the role is, no matter what it is you need, I'll just come off the bench, man. It doesn't matter what it has to be, man. I'm just ready to bring some excitement and just ready to be the best that I can be for whoever's willing to give me that chance. I know I still have a lot left in the tank, and I know I still have a lot of potential left to reach. And I'm just ready for someone to help me so I can help them be the best we both can be.
Cool. Well, definitely a guy who's very explosive, who has the speed to get downfield. We talked about your ability to really contribute as a special teamer as well. Maybe go in there, block some kicks, and maybe go, cover some punts or something like that. I'm pretty sure you can do that as well. But I mean, definitely something to look into for all you scouts out there. So, DaMon, I want to wish you all the best moving forward, and you take care. All right.
Sir, thank you.
No problem. DaMon Street, wide receiver, Grandview. Check this guy out.